Hello, hello, and welcome. Today is Sunday. Oh my goodness, it is Sunday. I am feeling good. I am um happy to be here, and it's my 1 year Mounjaro anniversary. Now, the last Sunday when we spoke, we met. Let me move this. Let me get comfortable. Last Sunday when we met, it was not technically my 1 year anniversary. It was the 52nd week, but it wasn't my 1 year anniversary. So if you're someone that keeps track of your weeks, you know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, it might sound confusing, but yeah. So technically, it was not my 1 year, but today it is. Today it is. So let me get organized here. I had some last minute things I had to do. I was working on something with my daughter, and it took a little bit longer than I thought it would take. So, yeah, which is, why I'm, here shuffling papers around and stuff. So, how is everybody? How is everybody? Oh, we have some friends in the chat. We have some friends in the chat. Let me just say to you guys, this is my 1 year anniversary. And, I set goals for myself. And one of the goals I was trying to reach before I visited with my doctor was get to 60 pounds down. And so that's what we want to find out today. Did I do that? Now, last week, I think I got to 59.8. And so many people told me to round up. They were like, Shay, Downsizing Diva, that is 60. Girl, you need to round up. so I think of it as, my students, when they take a test, or we're giving a little assessment, or we're trying to see what they learned. If they're just like, I teach the math, so if they're just like 0.2 off, the answer is still wrong. So in my mind, that's how I'm thinking. I was thinking, no, I did not get to that 60. I want to be able to see that 60. So did I get to the sexy 60s? We will see today. Now, people probably think, oh, she's excited. She probably got to it. I would be excited even if I didn't. Because it's 1 year. Statistics show that people do not last on these GLP-1s, taking these GLP-1s. And so I consider myself blessed. And, I said some prayers. I've been, prayerful more than I normally am, this weekend, because I'm just grateful that I was able to make it to 1 whole year. Okay. So I did visit my doctor, and I just want to go through this with you guys because visiting the doctor, my doctor she's a cool lady. I like her. But this is not her specialty. So I was thinking, about visiting like a bariatric doctor or a weight doctor. I don't know what you call them, a doctor that specializes in weight loss. Through my insurance, I get a nutritionist, which I had a nutritionist before. And, I stopped going to the nutritionist. So I probably will start back doing that, because I'm trying to get to that 100 pounds. I'm not going to say try. I am going to get to that 100 pounds. Just when and when exactly is the question, not if. And so, I set a goal. I always set goals. Because I feel like a goal, without having a plan on how you're going to reach a goal, it's just a wish. It really is. It's just a wish. And so, I like to set goals and have it set in stone. And then in my mind, I kind of stick to things, but I like to tell somebody. So I'm telling all you guys, I like to tell somebody because that holds me accountable. And, that always used to be my mom, but you guys know my mom passed, and now I'll tell, my dad, I'll let him know, but, I like to also say it out loud or write it down. Even when I write things in my, notes, and, I have all things, I'm writing things down. I'm old school. It's not just in my phone. It's also on paper, pencil. You can still, when things are on paper, pencil, you see it. It's great to write it, but I like to tell somebody else to kind of hold me accountable. And you guys know, I've already told you, so don't ever get offended if, you're thinking, oh, I thought Downsizing Diva and I were super tight and she didn't tell me this or that. I'm one of those people. I've always been like that. I move in silence. When I do something, when I say something, I mean it. And when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And I know I can always depend on me. I don't know if I can always depend on everybody else. So I don't like to say, what I'm doing with anybody else because I don't know if they're going to show up or be on time or any of that. I know I am. And so that's how I operate. That's how I've always operated. And you never know what I'm going to do. You never know where you're going to see me. I love that about myself. My friends never know what I'm going to do. They never know when they're going to see me somewhere. They never know what's going on until I actually do it. And they know if I say something, you could take it to the bank. And so that's how I like to operate. So the same thing with this. This is this weight loss has been one thing in my life. I always say, I liken myself to the beautiful Oprah. I just love her. I know some people aren't a fan of her. I am. And I liken myself to her in that way when I say, my weight has been the one thing that I haven't been able to tackle. But I will say it has served me to be overweight. I say that about anybody. Anybody that has been overweight, it's doing something for you at the time. And you might not know what that is or think about it in that way. But for me, I think because, if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. I'm consistent. I show up for myself when I'm ready to, and I show up for everybody else, whether I'm ready or not. So I'm trying to learn how to, do that for myself. But one of the ways that being overweight has served me is I feel like it's the one thing that people don't expect me to be great at, right? Like people give me leeway with that because, I've just had such a struggle with it. But I think if, so that is how the weight has served me up to this point. So now I'm kind of nervous because when I slim down, it's like I don't want people to be thinking of perfection with me. Do you know what I'm saying? Not like I'm perfect, but, I just have a high standard that I've kind of stuck to. And so, it's like the weight allows me to be like, I don't have to live up to that high standard, right? And so, I most of the time I take the high road. I see people aren't taking the high road with me. I still take the high road, so I want to be able to still, have something where people aren't having such high expectations of me. Can the expectations just go? And so, that I think that's one of the reasons why I've just been kind of comfortable in my weight and kind of set in it. And it's like, at some point you get to the point where that's not healthy. That's not healthy. And so that's where I've been to the point where it has not been healthy. So I say all that to say, I am excited about my 1 year. I just feel accomplished, right? Even if I don't lose another pound, I feel like, I accomplished something by taking this GLP-1 medication and, making it work for me. So let's start with my doctor's visit. So, I went to my doctor, and my doctor. Look at that picture. I just love that picture. This picture of me is in the striped pants. You guys will see that all the time. Remember, I don't have a lot of pictures of myself, my body, because I wasn't taking pictures of my body. I didn't want to. And so, but I'll take a good selfie any day. But I wasn't taking pictures of myself for a long time because I just didn't like my body. I didn't like the way it looked. And so I always was okay with the selfie. So you'll see this striped picture. You'll see the striped pants. Those striped pants have served me well. um, these pictures have served me well. And so wait. So so let's go to my next slide. So this is my weight loss before and after. Then all that the striped pants that you see, look at that face. Look at that face. There it is. And then over here is, me, my face looking slim and trim. Sometimes I say in these pictures, even now, I'm going to show you guys, right now. Even now, look at these, look at my face. My face is looking slim today. I was on here a couple weeks ago and I thought my face looked so bloated. You just never know what you're going to get. I don't know. This holding on to water, all this kind of stuff is just so funny to me. All right, so here we go. So then these are the selfies that I actually allow myself to take or somebody to take of me. And so you can see the transition over time. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This is probably one of the times I got the biggest. I was at the zoo here. you know, with my daughter. And yeah, when you see the blow up of that face, you can really see the chunkiness, the chunkiness. So there is that. There is that. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. All right, so here is my A1C, my A1C results. So my A1C, February, I was at 2024, so last year, I was at 7.6%, which was the diabetic range, the diabetic range. In June of 2024, I went down to a 6.3, a 6.3, so I was glad about that. And then in November, I went down. I was at a 6.1%. That was also pre-diabetic range. And then when I just visited the doctor, I went Monday. I was at 5.9. I was at a 5.9. So I'm excited. Now that's still a pre-diabetic range, right? That's still not where I need to be out of the blue, but I'll take it because I don't know if you remember me saying I wanted to get out of those, you know, those fives. I wanted to get out of there. So I'm so excited about that. So excited about that. So I love that. I love that. I'm excited for myself. So my next goal is to kind of get out of that, not to kind of, to get out of the diabetic range. That's my next goal. So here we go. So my goal is to be 5.6 or lower. I want to be out of that diabetic or pre-diabetic range. I want to be sitting in it, totally sitting in it, you know, sitting out of it. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. So let's see. Let's see. Here we go. My blood pressure. Look at this blood pressure. My highest blood pressure reading was 156 over 101. That's the highest it has ever been. In February, it was 138 over 80. In November, of 2024, right? So it was 120 over 80. Remember, I was so excited that it was normal, that it was normal. And then in February of 2025, which is, you know, just when I went to the doctor this past week, it was 1 over 8 over 70. So I love that. I love that. I am so excited. So I got, you know, my numbers where I wanted them to be. So, you know, I'm looking pretty. I'm sitting pretty with these numbers for the blood pressure. And you know, that is one of the things I'm super proud of with that blood pressure because I was so nervous when it was you know, at the 156 over 101. Now that was just one day. And I think this was around the time when things were shut down. And I think I was just so nervous. My blood pressure didn't hover in the 156 over 101. It hovered where you see that 138 over 80, sometimes maybe 140s over, you know, 90, but it never got back up in the 150s other than this one time. And then the bottom number never got up past, you know, in the 101 any other time. So it has not. It has not. All right. So here is my weight. Look at my weight. Here I am. I'm gonna make, I don't know if you guys can see it bigger, but I'm gonna make it bigger. So I am down 1 pound, 1 pound. So I was at 246.6 last week. This week I'm at 245.6. I lost 1 pound. I lost 1 pound. One of my non-scale victories, I'm going to show you guys. You know, I have these Adidas tennis shoes that they were my favorite colors. They're black, gold with a little white. And I cannot wear them. They are so like they're slim fitting. You know, the foot is kind of slim, and so I cannot wear those. I cannot wear those, and they were tight. They were tight. I was thinking about sending them back, and something told me not to send those back. So my non-scale victory is I can actually wear those tennis shoes now. And if you see my total, I am down 60 pounds, 60.8. And when I went to that doctor, you know, even though I was missing that 0.2, I made it. I made it earlier this week. And so, and I was only like 0.46 by then. Well, now I'm at you know, I had lost an additional 0.406, or I think that exactly 0.2 or 4 when I went to the doctor. But now I had lost that whole pound. So I'm at 60.8. So almost 61 pounds. So if I were rounding up, which I'm not, but I could, that's what I would be at. So here we go. Here it says, you know, this is the weight. I love it. So let me just show you guys some things. I am going to show you. I do have my daughter, you know, for the 1 year, I had to get her on here. So we're going to see a picture of her in a second. So let me just show you guys, this is, you can't see this. Oh man, I have to take this out. But anyway, this is a picture I took in that blazer. I don't know if you guys can see it. This little picture of me is covering the picture of my face, but that's me in my blazer. I don't know if you can see those. Can you see it really well? I have another picture. I'm going to show it. But I told you guys, I bought this blazer. It was a size 16 and I was able to wear it. I was able to wear. So I was so excited that I could wear, that size 16. And I started to get an 18 because I thought, why not? I want to have room. I like clothes to fit. One of my friends shared with me, I'm going to show you a picture of my daughter in a second, but here's the blazer. Let me stand up because I don't know if you guys can see. Here's the 16 blazer. And, I started and I said I was going to get the 18 because I couldn't like wrap it around myself, right? I like to be covered. Well, look at it. Look at this 16. I just love that. And, one of my friends told me, she said, the reason why people probably didn't notice your weight loss is because you cover up. Like you cover up. I wear caftans a lot. They tell me I wear, all these things that are, covering myself. And so they said that's probably why people at work didn't notice you for a longer time. It's because you stay covered. And I guess I do. When I started looking at my clothes, I guess I really do. So I'm excited about this blazer. So I do have a picture of the blazer, another picture in here. You'll be able to see it because someone said take a picture and wear it and show us. And I don't think I did that. I'm not a picture fan still. All right, so here is the picture of me with this blazer. You can see a better shot. And I have on my tennis shoes. I don't know if you can see these shoes, but these are Adidas. These like supposed to be like some limited edition, Adidas. And I think they're leather. That's why. Yeah, they're leather. And so, and then they have my favorite colors, gold, black, and white, and then also red, but this doesn't have red on it. So I'm telling you, these shoes actually are fitting like they're a little big on me because, I wear a size 9.5. Like that's my true size, 9.5. But I was buying size 10s because my feet was so wide from the weight. And so now, a lot of my 10s, which these are fitting bigger. And so I don't know what I'm going to do, but I have a nice, and I don't really wear tennis shoes. I don't know if you guys call them sneakers. We call them tennis shoes, but I don't think that, I'm going to give those away. I just might put some thicker socks on because I have some nice, nice little collection until I just can't wear them. And then I probably will. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm so excited about that. I really, really am. So here's baby Dee, my little support system. She is my number one supporter. She is on it. This is why I have on my classes. We have something special planned for you guys. Hopefully I'll be able to get it out today or tomorrow. Baby Dee, she's going to be thrilled when you guys see what I have planned for my 1-year anniversary. So we've been working on something. She is so awesome. She is super supportive. And she's just all things. When I say diva, she is this little lady is a diva. Look at her. She is ready. She is so funny. And she loves all the content creators, as do I. Some of the ones that I talk to. If you interview with me, you probably seen her. She loves all you guys. She's so funny. She's always singing. You guys have got her singing. She wants to know your update. She wants to know what's going on with you. She is just on it. So I will say, whenever she hears Twan singing, she is on that. She's singing too. And she thinks like you guys are singing partners. Simply Taisha, whenever she doesn't know if she wants to eat meat or not, she's like, Simply Taisha, then eat that. It's so funny. And then, of course, Kim J, my accountability partner, she's on us. Like, you guys should be exercising. It's 7:30. Why isn't she calling you? Where is she at? she she is definitely on it. And then she loves that She Is Tamika song. She's singing that all the time, if that song comes up. And then some of the other people that I interview with, she knows 2.0 Mommy. She just knows everybody. I mean, but those are the ones that she sings their songs and hears, where she hears from them more so, because we're, chatting on the phone or doing something. So I think that is super, super cool. And now she knows the downsize. And she thinks they're great. She met their daughter. So, it's just so cool that she's, made a connection with everybody. I think Mindy, you saw her too when we interviewed. I can't remember, but she'll remember. She never forgets anything. She remembers everybody. So it's just been such a pleasure, this year, getting to know everybody, talking to everybody. I think this is such a great community, and I'm excited to be a part of it. I'm excited to be a part of it. And so, my thing is, and in my real life, I'm like this too. I haven't always been, I've been through, growing up, and, I've come a long, long way. I decided, once I became an educator, you're kind of like a role model. I decided that I'm going to try to stay positive. Now, sometimes it's hard, and I get it. But, on my channel, I want just things to be all things uplifting, all things positive. And, it's a lot going on in this world, that's not. And so I want us to come here, and this to be a safe space for us to, celebrate each other, and all of that. So yeah, it's a lot going on. I'm in education. So I'm in education, and right now, they're talking about getting rid of the Department of Education. People are so up in arms about that. And normally I would have been too, because I've always been, negotiating my district's contract. I've been a union person, for my building. So all the complaints would come to me, and then I would talk to our, administrators, and just, I was very, very active in leadership things. And I'm kind of giving that up. I shouldn't say kind of. Why do I say kind of? I have given that stuff up. Partly because, I'm ready to retire, and also partly because I wanted to spend that extra time, with helping everybody else, helping my daughter and my dad. So, I gave all that stuff up. So, when you're a union rep, and people still come to me, right now, we're negotiating our contract. And because I was on it for so many years, people have been coming to me and asking for my opinion and asking for my advice. And, we do something called past practice, things that have happened in the past, continuing that going. And so, it just reminded me, hearing all the negativity, it just reminded me, well, I'm glad I don't have to do anything about it. I could just listen. I absolutely love that. But I do realize that had brought a lot of extra weight. I was thinking, I started going back and tracking when I started to, get over to the 300-pound mark. And I thought it was, a lot of deaths I had going around with me, my mom, my dad, my niece, but it wasn't, it was that. But it was also the stress of being that union person and being responsible for so many people. And I'm one of those people. If I'm on your side, I am on your side. You know what I'm saying? You would think it's my issue if I'm defending you, or if I am advocating for you. And so, I've always just been like that. I'm like one of those people that, I just like to help people. And so that's what I do. That's what I do. So now, instead of me having to act on things, I can just listen. And, sometimes, I realize sometimes people just want you to listen. They don't necessarily want you to tell them what to do about it. And so, that has been such a relief for me. And, like I said, now we're negotiating, and people are asking my opinion and coming to me about different things. And it's just such a stress relief not to do anything about it. It really, really, really is. And so I think that has also helped me, shed some pounds too, because I don't have that extra stress of, people relying on me. And so when I say that, that's just what I mean. So, and it's hard to stay positive when you are a union person, giving, trying to help people and advocate for people and trying to settle disputes, right? And so, I have that going on. And, like I said, now I'm still hearing things, but I can just listen. I can just listen. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything about it. So I love that for myself. So all of those things have just really helped me slide right into, losing those 60 pounds, I'm excited. So thank you guys again for supporting me. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have on my shades today. I probably will take them off. But I just thought it was so diva-licious, right? Taisha came up with that name and gave us that name, Diva-licious. And we love that. And I always say I'm a diva in the best possible way. I'm not one of those divas that I don't think I'm a handful, one of those kind of divas. But I do have high expectations of myself. I do have high expectations of people. And I'm one of those people, I don't expect what I can't give, right? So I don't expect what I can't give. So when I say diva, that's what I mean. Diva in the best possible way. All right, so let's see who's in the chat. Who do we have? We have Lakeisha. Hi, Diva. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much, Lakeisha. You are awesome. It's a tie between her and Taisha today. She stuck in here before Taisha. She was always the first one here, and then Taisha took over. And all the lives. I don't just mean today. I mean Wednesday at 8 o'clock. I mean Friday at 8:30, and today at 2. They're always there, on time. And if I don't know if anybody else is going to be in this chat, I know Taisha and Lakeisha will be. Because they're the first ones. It's so cool. So Taisha says, hi, Miss Diva and Divalicious fam. I love that. So cool. Hey, Z. Hello, beautiful fam. Happy anniversary, Dee Dee. Thank you, Z. I love it. Traces of Twan. Hey, ladies. I can hear her saying that. Hey, ladies. Traces of Twan. I hope you're having a safe trip home. Safe trip back home. Healthy Spirit Podcast. Happy anniversary, Shay. Thank you. Hey. Mindy, I've said this to you before. I think you're like the mayor. You remind me of the mayor. We had like a mayor of our city. I see you as being that. You are so on it, so knowledgeable, so supportive. I mean, you guys are great. Thank you, Twan. Happy anniversary to you too. Thank you as well. Perfectly Pamela. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday afternoon. Hey, Pamela. Geraldine. Hello. Oh, Geraldine, you are so sweet. I got your message, and I'm praying since that last week. I've been praying for you. So, my daughter's like, who's Geraldine? Wendy says, Twan, I was watching the Downsizing and Christopher gave you a shout out. He said, like Twan says, the zepbound is zepping. Wait, you got to do this too. The zepbound is zepping. We love that. Oh, yay. Thank you, Brown Velvet. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Hello, Sue Blue. I love that. Sue Blue. So cute. And this profile pic is adorable. There's a lady I worked with for years, and I'm going to have to send her this video. We were partners, and she retired like years and years ago. And this picture reminds me of her daughters. So this picture reminds me of her. And Sue, we were a dynamic duo. I'm going to have to call her up. I miss her. But it's so good to see a Sue in here. Hello. True Crime Fangirl, how are you? So True Crime, you have to tell us, how is that eating going? Because I remember you were on with Dr. Dan, and we were trying to, help you. I think you were eating like between 600 and 800 calories, Perimenopause has gotten the best of me on some things, but sometimes my memory just, can kick in and do its thing. And sometimes it just can't. But I do remember that. Because I've thought about you. Oh my goodness. Happy Trezepversary. Happy anniversary. Healthy versary. I love it. I love all of that. Oh, really? LOL. I have to check them out. I love Chris and Lorraine. Yes. Happy anniversary. Hey, hey, happy anniversary. I'm out for a walk, so won't be catching the chat. I waited for this live to start to have company on my walk. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Brown Velvet. Brown Velvet, I love it. And Brown Velvet, you are the best. Thank you. Thank you so much. I will be excited at 25 pounds. Okay, okay. Well, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. I can't wait till you're down 200 pounds. I mean, you're gonna lose that other 100. We look up, we're gonna be celebrating that. Loud and proud, girl, as it should be. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, hey, hi, still on the weight loss journey. Okay, very good. And now, how do you pronounce your name? Enoch, Gary. Am I saying it wrong? Um, thank you, thank you, thank you. Perfectly Pamela, thank you so much for that great transformation. Yes, that's awesome. Congratulations on your A1C. Mine is 5.6 as of Friday. Yes, I remember you talked about that. Good job, Lakeisha. Good job. Very good. I hope to be down to that 5.6 too. So I just, some people have said, Lakeisha, maybe I'll send you a comment with what I was going to say. But it's about the A1C. Z says, yay, Lakeisha, congrats. Everyone's saying congrats. Very good. The Turtle Diaries weight loss. Dee Dee got the shades on today. Love it. Congrats on hitting 60 down. Go get it. Yes, yes, yes. And the last time I lost weight, I will say it was like between 50 and 55. It's between 50 and 55 pounds at that boot camp. I talk about that boot camp. I'm never going to forget that boot camp. That boot camp taught me a lot, but it also taught me things not to do. And sometimes, I have to remember that when I'm saying things out loud in my classroom, I often think about how that boot camp and that lady getting embarrassed at the boot camp. I have to remember that. So I won't do that because that lady, and not that I'm saying things like that, but even when you're correcting kids, some kids are sensitive. And so but yeah, that boot camp taught me a lot, and it taught me some good things, but it taught me things I don't want to do as well. um Oh, Taisha, thank you. Mark, hey, Mark, it's good to see you. Mark was been in some of those Friday lives too. Thank you for supporting and coming. Thank you for the happy anniversary. Kim J, my accountability partner. Could I say that we have missed each other this week? We talked, I think, after the live on Friday. And I told her this is a busy week for me. you know this week was parent teacher conference week for me, and I also have some conferences next week. My daughter's conference is next week, so February is just a busy month for me with the working out, but I still try to do little things on the side. And I told her, because I'm not working out with her, because she's also had a busy week. She had a lot going on in her family and her life this week too. So people forget, it's not just GLP-1, it's not just GLP-1 community. I'm doing stuff outside. People say you're so busy on YouTube. Well, just imagine I have a little lady I'm attending to, at school. At school is very involved. If you're a teacher, is very involved, and make sure your jobs, the teachers aren't anything, it's a little different in that you bring a lot of work home. You can't get it all done during your day. So you have to bring work home. And so that might be a little bit different than some jobs, but I know some jobs do that too. And, just think about all the things that the kids' problems that they have. So you think about the issues in the world that's going on. Some kids are so affected by these things. And so, I say you're not only a teacher, you're a social worker, you're a guidance counselor, you're a nurse. You have all those things going on all at one time. So I have a lot going on. Then, not to mention my family. I have family things going on too. So everything is not GLP-1. I have lots of other stuff going on, as well. That just keeps me busy. But I told, Kim J's Sweet Healthy Life, I told her that I'm also, working out with my kids. So I give a brain break I try to do it every 25 to 30 minutes. So every 25 to 30 minutes, we're up and moving, and I play songs. And, they're kid-friendly songs, but they're songs the kids can dance to. And I've been up dancing with the kids. Now, I've done it before, here and there, I'll get up and dance with the kids. I've really been doing it now, and it has helped because I've been so cold. I don't know what's going on with this Mounjaro, but I've been super cold at work. Even with the coat on, I wear like a furry, coat. So, and I'm still cold. And but I've been getting up dancing with the kids. So that I probably get in 20 minutes of dancing with the kids over the course of my day, 20 to 25. And that's how I'm getting in movement. So even though I don't have weights in my hand, my body is moving. So that was my way of kind of making up, because Kim will say, did you still work out without me? Did you still do anything? And I told her, I'm doing stuff at work, and I have 24 witnesses. I have 24 accountability partners, plus my daughter is 25, but she's not there to see me, working out with my class. But she knows, she's been in my classroom before, and I've been working out, like exercising and doing the dances and stuff. So she knows. So you got to get in that movement any way you can, right? It's just good to kind of get all that in. So let me go back to where I left off, because, here, I think I saw that. The Turtle Diary says she is gorgeous. Hey, baby Dee. She is. This little lady is. And you know what I love about her though is she's smart as a whip. She is on it. And she uses the biggest words. One day I was on the phone with Kim J. I think we had finished exercising, or we were talking about making a plan for the week, and she said, "I'm so fascinated by this." And Kim said, "Oh my goodness, listen to that big word." And, she'll just say a big word, and she uses it in the correct context out of the blue. And it's just, it warms my heart, because, I love it. I love it. I love to see that, she's learning and she's remembering things like that. But yeah, it's so fun. It's so fun to see her. Kim says, hi. Healthy Spirit Podcast said, I don't try to guess my size. Do most of my shopping online, and I actually measure and use the size chart, because I'm clueless lately. My big feet aren't shrinking one bit though. That is so funny. My feet were always the wide, because it's the wide width that kept me getting, the bigger sizes. Yeah, okay. So Mindy says, oh, thank you. She's cute. She's adorable. Oh my gosh. She loves you guys. She just loves you guys. Hey, baby Dee is precious. Great Dee 5.9, A1C. And in the sexy 60s. Yes, I am so excited to be in the sexy 60s. And I was telling that boot camp story, and the reason why I went into that is because the most weight I had lost had been at that boot camp. I had never lost 60. Have I lost 60 pounds? No. Now in all actuality, over the course of my life, I have lost probably 200 pounds, right? Because I've been on so many diets where it's up and down and all of that. So yeah, over the course of time, we've all probably have lost that amount of weight. It's just all at one time. No. This is the first I've lost, I think, all at one time. I have to go back and fact check myself, but I think so. Oh, thank you. Perfectly, Pamela. Jerlene, thank you. Thank you. Hey, little Dee, such a cutie pie. Love the matching shades too. Yes, let's check us out. Check us out with those matching shades. Oh my gosh. She is so much fun. So much fun. It's like being a kid all over again. She's too adorable. You got yourself a personal health coach. She's on it. She definitely is. Hey, Delilah, love the sunshades. I love it. Thank you, Sue. Dee is adorable. Black Squirrel. I love that name. I love the positivity. It's not always easy, and it's not. And I'm not talking about the GOP1 community. It's easy here, for me anyway. I feel like for us it's easy, right? Because we're here to support. But I'm talking about in my own home life. People don't know, and with things going on at work and all the drama, education is so political now. People don't realize that. And I am into the politics. I just don't talk about it here and won't talk about it here. So if I'm talking about positivity, and staying positive. Don't associate it with this GLP-1. I'm talking about in my own life. Like I said, we do have lives outside of this GLP-1. And I am big into politics. At one point I thought I would run for mayor or some kind of office in, my state or whatever, and I decided not to. That crossed my mind. I minored in politics and government. I love politics, and I've stayed out of it. And I haven't posted anything on social media or anything like that. And that's how I just plan to move forward, right? Because I don't want to lose friends and have hurt feelings over people's political, ideas and thoughts and all of that. So, I won't ever bring that here, but I do believe in being positive. Now, there are some things that are going to come up on, when I do my Wellness Wednesdays that, that have to do with, politics. And, I'm just going to keep my opinions out of it. I'm only concerned with what affects here, the GLP-1s. I am starting another channel, and that channel I may talk more about things because it affects my job as I know it. And I'm only going to be positive there too. I'm going to try to be positive there too. I just think, for me, that's just the way I want to go. Is even when I'm talking about politics. So that's just what I want to do. It's hard to do though, because politics are so divisive, isn't it? So that's why I'm glad we're not doing that here. That's why I'm glad we're not bringing that here. But let's see. Let's go back to the chat. Let me see. I think I have so many messages in here. Let me see. Okay. I think Pamela, I saw that. Okay, let me see. I'm going to catch up. Oh, Sue. Okay. Being a union steward is like being a lawyer. Yes. And that's what I said. If I wasn't an educator, if I didn't feel like going back to school and doing all that, because I know, my BFF is graduated from law school. She's not practicing law though. But we have friends that are judges, and I have friends that are lawyers. She's not an actual practicing lawyer. And so I never thought though that I would be thinking about law, but you're right that it is. And we don't call it a union steward here. We call it a union representative. It's the same difference, but it is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You're fighting for the people, right? You're fighting for the people. I still may run for some sort of office though. That's not out of the question, especially as it relates to education. So this is on video. Mark my words if I come to you and tell you, I just may do that. I'm advocating now for my daughter. So happy and excited for your success. Thank you, Jerlene. Thank you. I know what you mean about the stress relief it is to give up the union stewardship and position of responsibility. Is truly life-changing. Good for you, Dee. Yes. And it really set me free. I'm telling you, it really did. I've had some sleepless nights behind that, you being a union rep. And now I've been sleeping, well, not like a baby because of perimenopause. But when I could get to sleep in, it's kind of like a baby. Just me 22. Happy anniversary. Thank you. I love that. Just me 22. Just me 22. Thanks everyone. Lakeisha. She is Tamika. Happy anniversary. Happy Sunday to everyone. I just love that profile pic. I love the shoulder, the sexy shoulder going on. And people are saying hello. Sue says she's walking outside at the park in cold Cleveland, and I'm in cold Ohio. I am in Ohio too. Thought I would take advantage of the temperature being above zero, listening to your live on my walk. Yes. I love that. It is cold. Delilah says adorable. Thank you. Happy anniversary, says Nia. And oh, Nadia, hello. Happy anniversary. All right, very good. And in different parts of Ohio, it's different temperature. So like I have friends that live in Dayton. I have friends that live in Columbus. I have friends that live in Cleveland. I have friends that live, those are the main cities. Of course, they live in suburbs probably of that, but those are the main cities. It could be, cold here in another part of Ohio. It's a little bit warmer because they're farther south. So it just really depends. But here where I'm at, it is all things cold. So I have to change my shoes because I have on these tennis shoes. I have to put on boots because of that. All right. So let's see. Lakeisha said hi to Nadia. All right, so Sue says I'm in and she didn't finish. So what are you guys celebrating? What are your victories? What are your scale victories, non-scale victories? What are we celebrating? I want to celebrate you guys. Send a shout out to you guys. Um, Sue is in Canton. Oh, hello, Canton. Sue, I love that. I love that. Taisha, I am totally ready for the warm weather. I'm starting another garden this year. Oh, okay, you have a garden. So you're probably planting, like, things that you're going to actually eat. One thing I do want to tell you guys, and I'm going to make a video about this. I'm not going to talk about it now because I don't really even have time. I'm going to be going soon to take my daughter to her gymnastics, but there was something that happened at the doctor that was not all good. And I'm going to talk about that in another video, talk about it and tell you what my doctor said. My doctor, she has some ideas. It's probably going to be kind of shocking. So I'm going to let you know. So yeah, everything wasn't all roses at that doctor. But I'm going to make a video about that and talk about that thing, and then we could dive into it maybe a little bit on Wednesday or either next Sunday. When I come on. So what are you guys celebrating? Dee Dee, it can be rated on my side of the street and sunny and bright across the street. Yes, it does that. It does that here too. It's just amazing. Even within going to work, I'll drive to work. My drive is about 45 minutes to an hour. And, it'll be raining and snowing and all kind of things here. And then over there, the sun is out, it's nice. And same thing in reverse. It can go either way. So it's just amazing how the weather works like that. Isn't it? It's kind of crazy. So Delilah's been dropping videos every single day. Delilah, every time I look up, you have a video. So needless to say, I have a lot to catch up on. I wanted to ask you guys, does anybody have YouTube TV? Because I'm thinking about getting YouTube TV, and that's all I'll say, because the company I have now may drop me. They may see me on here saying I want YouTube TV. But does anybody have it? How much does it cost? And, do you love it? Is it instead of your cable or in addition to your cable? And then also tell me what you're celebrating, because I want to shout that out. Non-scale victories. Lakeisha says non-scale victory, your A1C and blood pressure are awesome. Yes. I love that. It is. I think you just said a 5.6. You completed the 75 soft challenge. And you know what? Now, I'm not surprised you completed it. I'm more surprised that it's been 75 days since I saw you started. Oh my gosh. Time flies by. Good for you. And she is Tamika. I'm telling you, I love this for you. I love that you're making your videos, and I'm gonna try to see. I know so many. I have so many friends that are great at production type of things, and see, you got to get that going. You got to get that going where you have because you're like the you have the little time ticker in the corner there, and you're doing your exercises, and we got to get this out. We got to get you a video out. I love it. I love that for you. Taisha says, I'm celebrating my first official year on zepbound, my first year of eating WFPB diet. Whole foods, plant-based. Yes. Now tell me I didn't get that right. Whole foods, plant-based. Oh my gosh. I'm not good at acronyms, even though teachers use those all the time. I can barely catch up with the education ones, but I got that. Now you have to tell me, am I correct, Taisha? Maintaining 6 months of weight loss. That is awesome. I love that. I love when people are on maintenance, like her and Tamika and I like to say the Patrice Denise, Patrice Denise. I love that. And so they're on maintenance, and now the round mound of zepbound, they were like, I gained a pound, I gained a couple. And so isn't that a great position for you guys to be in, where you gain a pound, it's kind of like, okay, I probably needed to do that. Whereas we're like, oh, I gained a pound, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? You guys might not be like that, but some people are, because, you work so hard. If you watch that Downsize interview, I broke that down, with the whole Weight Watchers, and you work so hard, you're passing up this, you're walking by that, you feel like you really sacrifice, and you get to the scale and it's like a 0.2, and sometimes it's even a gain. And isn't that just heartbreaking? Isn't that just heartbreaking? So, that's one of the things that I'm glad about this GLP-1, because, you have so many wins that, when you have those little setbacks, they don't, and because, it's controlling our brain and how we're thinking about food, it's not like we're set back and we can't move forward. And so I love that. And I always say, and I've said this from day one, this medication is great for me, because before I would, eat something I wasn't supposed to, and I would get back on board, Monday, and then I went from Monday to being, the next day, and so now on this GLP-1, I'm back on board the next bite, and I love that. I love that about this GLP-1. Delilah says, yes, ma'am, every single day this month. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. I love that. I love that. That's a challenge for you. Yes, I have YouTube TV and I love it. David has YouTube Premium, but not TV. It's like $90 a month or more. So no, thank you. That's cheaper than my cable, though. That is cheaper than my cable. Congratulations, Taisha. $80, I believe. Okay, that's cheaper than my cable. I know that has gone up, because the last time I saw YouTube TV, it was $50. Now, that was a while ago, I know, but geez, oh man, it wasn't that long ago that it's $80, almost $90 already. The Healthy Spirit Podcast says, I used to have it only so Vaughn could watch the local news. We have been streaming only, but they went up $80. We don't watch TV enough to justify that. But do you also still have cable, Healthy Spirit Podcast, or was that the only thing that you, you know, was that the only thing that you use? Because I also have cable. I was thinking about getting it in addition to my cable. I don't watch TV enough to do that, so one has to go. Well, not one has to go. I would have to get rid of the cable if I were going to do that. Taisha, I have premium for me and my family, and it's way cheaper than $90. Maybe we were grandfathered in. Probably so, and rightfully so. Congratulations, ladies. Very good. Thanks, Nia. Yeah, $82. $99. Mine says plus tax. Geez Louise. Mindy says her non-skill victory is wearing a medium t-shirt. Yay! I just love that. I used to wear a 2X. Isn't that a great feeling? Oh, Mindy, good for you. Thank you, Delilah. She says YouTube Premium is different from YouTube TV, Taisha. We pay $10 for premium. Yeah, now for premium, I just had like a 30-day trial on my premium, and it's up. It was up a little while ago. I canceled it before the $16 kicked in, or however much. It said $15.99 for me. How come you're only paying $10? Heck yes, Mindy. Celebrating 20 pounds down on Mounjaro, 6 weeks, 5 milligrams. Journaling. Yes. We'll take that. 20 pounds down. That's excellent. Very good. Very good. I love that. Great average, too, for you. Non-skill victory, Sue says her wedding ring fits again. Yes. I love that. Now, you got to make sure when it gets too loose, you don't lose it. So you got to make sure you get one of those ring adjustments put on there, or just, when it gets really loosey-goosey, you got to, make sure you don't lose it. I've heard of a lot of people losing weight and then losing their wedding ring. That's amazing, Geraldine. Congratulations. I love that. Black Squirrel, non-scale victory. I got a 6-month prescription from Mochi. So that's a huge weight off my shoulders. Very good. Very good. So you stocked up. And when I say you stocked up, you stocked up. So that'll take you to what? Let's see. I'm just going to go with March, April, May, June, July, August. Very good. August. I love that. All right. Good job. Nia says, congratulations, Sterling. Has anybody else stocked up? Yes, Sue. Congratulations. Congratulations. People are saying thank you. Very good. Celebrating today at the lowest weight I have been since 2013. 2013. I love it. 2/3 of the way to go. Yes. Go Healthy Spirit Podcast. Go Tia. Go Tia. Go Tia. I love that. Very good. The lowest weight. Isn't that a good feeling? You must feel good. I hope you're proud of yourself. I'm sure you are. Heck yeah, Tia. We love that. Let's see. Let me see. My computer, my battery is getting low. How low? How low? How low can it go? I don't want to find out. All right, Taisha says, I know they're different. I thought I said it was $90. Oh, yeah. Okay, all right, very good. Delilah says, oh, haha, Taisha, I didn't know they were different until a couple of weeks ago. Jerlene says, thanks, Nia. Yeah, my cable was like $200 a month. It was insane, and he only watched one channel, so we canceled. $200 a month. That's what my bill is now. Yeah, and I'm saying that like I'm surprised. I'm saying that like I could relate. I need to let this go. Remember, I'm on a retirement budget. It's not in the budget. Healthy Spirit Podcast haven't had cable in about 5 years or more, streaming only since way back when the Fire Stick came out ages ago. LOL. All smart TVs and Apple TV, so no need for cable. Yeah, and I have a Fire Stick. This is why, if you haven't checked out my debt, bad debt, we did that on a Wellness Wednesday. Go check that out. Yeah, this is how I'm realizing I need to like downsize with some of this stuff. Downsize. How about that? Downsizing. This is how I realize I need to let some of this stuff go. I have a Fire TV. I have an Apple TV. Do I have Apple TV? I think I do. I don't even know. I don't even really watch TV. I have cable. My cable bill is $200. And the internet is included with that. So I kind of need to separate them out and get the YouTube TV. I'm thinking that's what I'm thinking. And so I probably won't be saving that much money now that I think about it, but I don't know. I'll see. I don't want to go through all that hassle of changing for $10. Okay, because I feel like at some point you do pay for convenience. So that'd be my convenience fee, that extra $10. Now, if I'm saving like 25 and up, 20, 25 and up, I could be inconvenienced and fix that. Z says, highest I used to wear a 3 times in my scrub pants down to a size. Oh, you're at a large from your scrubs. I love that. Very good. That's a great victory. Yes, 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 yes. Let me go back to Z. Yes, 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 yes. I love that. Maybe yours is a family plan. His is a single plan for just his account. No worries. I was like, what the heck? I misunderstood your initial message. Thank you. That's so Raina, to everybody in their victories. Very good, very good. Life with GLP-1. So you added that to your so go check out her channel. That's so Raina, Life with GLP-1. She added that to her channel. I love that. I'm excited for the warmer weather around the corner. Me too. Me too. Perfectly Pamela says, I'm stocking up. I have a 5-month supply on hand and just ordered 6 more months. Oh my gosh, you are in stock up mode. And you know what? I think that's a great idea considering what they just said. Semaglutide is off the shortage list. So, yeah, I have a feeling, I don't know. I just have a feeling that, it's gonna be interesting come April, May, and mark my words, you guys, you probably don't watch the stock market, but if you want to know a lot about America and the economy, you got to pay attention to that stock market. You got to pay attention. If you pay attention to that stock market, you'll know everything that's going on. And it is so true. It is so true. Most people don't, because most people aren't into stocks, and if they have it, it's through their 401k. So you're not managing it. You're not paying attention. But all you want to know about this economy and these meds are located in the stock market. I'm telling you. And watch the news, because it's going to be a lot of political stuff coming up with these GLP-1s. It probably always has been political, but it really now has become political. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I had to duck out for a minute. Still at 800, just not hungry. Okay. Well, just try to eat a little extra of something every day. Drink those protein shakes, a little piece of chicken, even if you could cut up your chicken, bake a chicken breast or whatever piece of the chicken you like, and then just cut it up in little, chunks, and then snack on that. Cut up an egg or get a boiled egg, snack on that egg, some kind of way to get that the extra calories in. Because I was sharing that I started off at 1,800 calories, now I'm at 1,590, and I need to really probably readjust that. But sometimes I do get up to a point where I didn't meet that 1,590. And so basically what I do is I'll drink a protein shake. Like here, I haven't eaten much today because I've been busy this morning, and then I knew I had this, and then I'm going to my daughter's gymnastics class. So I'm a busy lady. And so I'm drinking this protein shake. Do I want the protein shake? No. Am I thirsty? No. Am I hungry? No. But I still got to eat it because I got to get those calories in. I just want to keep my hair. I say that all the time. I don't want things falling out, and I don't want to mess up my metabolism. So, that's okay. We're sending positive vibes your way. True crime fan girl, you can email me if you want to talk more about, how, you could get some more things in, if you want to. If not, just don't email me then. But I would love to talk to you and encourage you because I want you to eat. I think you got to eat. I know you have to eat more than 800 calories, for sure. So, but yeah, so thanks for coming in though and sharing that. YouTube is a good step down from cable. 80 versus $200 is a win if you need all those cables. I mean, channels, all those channels. Okay, but it's not going to be going straight because part of that 200 is my internet. See, that's the thing. And I just got an email. I got to follow up with this that said I'm in jeopardy of something going wrong with my email. And I was thinking, is that why things have been going on with StreamYard? And StreamYard, I just get logged out. It's just at the craziest times I get logged out for no good reason. So I don't have that fancy background. When I do this, Tia, it's black in the background. It's what StreamYard offers. I didn't put any colors, nothing fancy. Well, they don't even have my colors that I would want to put other than black. My favorite colors are black, red, and gold. And I love pink. And the reason why I love pink is because my mom, that was her favorite color. So I don't know if you noticed some of my things have changed to being more pinkish. And it's not because I love pink. I love all things red, black, and gold. But my mom loved pink, and it's a way for me to be closer to her and think about her every time I'm, uploading a video. And my daughter also loves all things pink. And so that's why I have pink up there. I had red. Red, I think, is just so like, red is, it's bold, it's out there, the red, but when you put pictures on the background of a red, to me, it didn't really stand out, as much. And so that's why I went with a lighter background. But, if it was up to me, I would still have that red, which is I started out with that. It's down pretty low right now. Okay. I'm not sure what she's saying. It's down pretty low, but you can't see everything that's going on in this chat. Delilah says, I have different streaming channels. I pay $1 for Hulu, $20 for the year. For Peacock, we get Paramount Plus free, and $20 for Netflix. It's cheaper for us, but I'm okay canceling the Netflix. But David, I think it was Mochi, but one of the telehealth places dropped a crap, what does it say? Crap ton after the semaglutide announcement. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. They dropped. Oh, okay. And that's so funny too. It just cracks me up how these compound pharmacies. I know we give Eli Lilly a bunch of crap about the high prices and all of that. And I agree with that 110% that the prices are too high. It's price gouging in my mind. And all of that is, I just think the medication should be a lot lower. And not because we just want them to be a lot lower. They're a lot lower in other countries. I mean, why is that? We got the same medication made from the same factory. Everything's pretty much the same. Now, I will say they have cheaper labor probably in other countries. So we got to take that into consideration. But if they can get that medication for $1,000 less than we can, something's wrong with what we're doing here. And so with that, and I don't know if all of that is Eli Lilly's, doing at all. And so, but it's easy to target them, right? Because, it's their medication. They're coming after these compound pharmacies. But the compound pharmacies, they always are dropping prices when they're trying to be competitive. And that's why I say, competition, I don't say that. This is a fact. This is a real world fact. I teach this to my students. We learn economics, and even in third grade. Competition brings the prices down. It just does. The more competition you have, the better you are. And so, as far as a business goes. And so, when you're being competitive, things are not going to really drop with Eli Lilly or Lilly the way they need to until they get some competition, but legit competition that doesn't, and I'm not saying the compound pharmacies aren't legit, but I'm saying their competition is not going to depend on whether the FDA says we're in shortage or not. I mean, when they get some true competition, and it's coming, it's coming. I always say every dog has his day, right? And so, if they are price gouging, one thing about me is I don't really, after a while, I don't really worry about, because I've heard people say like they're going to get what's coming to them. Something's going to happen. Other people are going to come around, and I say yes. Eventually, it is. I feel like if you're doing wrong out here, and you don't have good intentions out here, it's going to come back to you. And I never have to do a thing to somebody who doesn't have the best intentions towards me, because I know, I know God is on my side, and if I'm doing the right thing. Now, if I know I'm being shady too, no, that's not going to happen for me. But if I'm doing the right thing is going to happen. It's for 50, how old am I? 2 years, that has never failed me. So I feel the same way about Eli Lilly. If they don't have good intentions with this medication, if they are, hiking up prices, things will come to the front, and we will all know it and see it. Now we can all say, we can speculate, but the facts, I always say facts are facts, right? Facts are facts. And so, when that competition comes around, those prices are going to drop. But the compound pharmacies are also playing that same game. The price is one way until they find, competition, or they get a little threat that they might have to shut down. And all of a sudden, everything could go on sale. So that just tells me they could have had sales before. And the first time they went and had that big sale was sometime in the summer, or maybe was in the early fall, when all this stuff first started hitting the fan, and Eli Lilly was suing everybody. And then remember, the vials came out from Eli Lilly, and all of a sudden the compound pharmacies could drop their prices. So what I'm saying to you is everything is about money, not just on Eli Lilly's behalf. It's also on the compound pharmacies. And thank God for the compound pharmacies, because so many people wouldn't be where they are without them. So I just hope that they also are treating people fairly. I hope that they're also treating people fairly. It's a lot of people who aren't, treating people fairly. So I just hope that they are. So I would take advantage of that sale. If that sale, you could stock up. I just hope that people, and I don't know, are people using that past the expiration date? Would you use that medication past the expiration date? I don't know, because when I hear people paying for so far out in advance, that's the thing that worries me, because I've heard it's a short shelf life. But I guess maybe they're putting preservatives in it now to help with that, because they know people are stocking up. I would hope so. So yeah. So I would just like to say that Eli Lilly, hopefully they're doing the right thing, and they're advocating for this medicine to be cheaper, because we also have to remember insurance companies, lobbyists, the stock market, all of that plays into this. It's not just Eli Lilly by themselves. It's not. It really is not. And they don't have as much control over their own medication and prices as you think they do. Now, if somebody can fact check me and tell me where I'm wrong, I would love to see it. Because when people say you're wrong about certain things that I know I'm not, I want to see, where'd you get your facts from? Because I'm going to show you where I got mine from. And some of this is my opinion too. It's just my humble opinion. But that medication is coming down. I just hope, like, by the time I retire in 2 years, because I don't know if I'll be on the branded medication. I just hope that there's a cheaper alternative for me, because that expense is not my budget. I don't know if my insurance is going to cover the GLP-1, because I'm not really the retirement age, right? I'm only 54. I still got a lot of time before I even can retire. So, with all the stuff that comes with the older age, I think that, retirement age, I want to say, is it 67 where I could even get Social Security? They're talking about raising that to 70, so it's so much going on, with all this. So yeah, that's just my little spiel. And this is all alleged, because I don't want anybody suing me. I might have to pull out my my expert law skills that I've learned over the couple years here if somebody tries to sue me. But yeah, I just, like I said, I just really just want fairness for everybody. I want people to, medication, some people are choosing, think about this, not this GLP-1, but this GLP-1 is a lifesaver. It really is. And some people have to choose every day medication over bills. This thing about that, people have to choose medication over bills. How sad is that? So that whole, not just, because of the medication we're on, but just that insurance company and how that all works, there has to be some kind of a change going on here. And I don't know how soon we're going to see it, but I just hope it's sooner than later. And so this is so funny. Mel, I have to put this up here. She says, Mel B. You guys are changing your channel handles, and I just love it. Mel B, CCS Chief Operating Officer. She is self-appointed. I remember her saying that yesterday. That is so funny. Now, where does Mia fall into that? Because Mia was in there. That is too funny. Too funny. All right. So let me see. Okay, I don't know if I'll get to all these comments. I'm just gonna put them up here really quickly. Lots of vitamins, and thank you. I will try the chicken and egg. Okay, good. I'm so glad. Okay, you have to come back and let me know how that works out. You could totally get a Mac and switch to Ecamm, Team Apple. I might, one of the things I want to do, here I am. Look at me. Look at my eyes. One of the things, I've been having bags under my eyes. And, the funny thing is, I've been sleeping. I have been sleeping a lot better than I had been at some point. So I don't know where I'm getting these bags from. I do, because I'm not getting the 8 hours. Wait, why am I saying I don't know where it's coming from? I'm not getting those total 8 hours that I need either. But they're looking pretty good today, even though, I got my shades on. I got my blazer blinged up. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna take off these shades for a minute here. When I go outside, because I'm gonna be going outside in a minute, and I gotta have these shades. I want my eyes to be blinded by these shades. All right, so I have to get out of here. My little lady, thank you, Nia. I appreciate that. My little lady is, she's going to her gymnastics class. True Crimes Fangirl says, I really enjoy the ratio protein yogurt vanilla, a couple of those a day mostly. Yes, I've been eating those too. I add some nuts or something to them to give that a little extra protein kick. But yeah, so happy Sunday. Thank you. All right, you guys, I have to go. I just want you guys to know, seriously, with the glasses off, I love all you guys. This is, 1 year. It has been awesome. Let's see, I am, have some good things coming with my little channel here. I call myself small but mighty. So I will see you guys, on Wednesday, or what's today? Sunday. So tomorrow we'll be at Taisha's live, Mondays at 6. And then on Wednesday, I have my Wellness Wednesday at 8. I'm be back here at 8, and I have good topics, so you don't want to miss this one. And then Friday, we're doing Friday Night Lives, and we're kicking it all the way live. So if you know guys that want to come on the Friday Night Lives, let me know. I might have to get some of my friends to come on here, but on the lives, but I'm working on it. I'm going to be working on getting some guys there. And then Traces of Twan's life, she normally has every fourth Sunday. So next month, the fourth Saturday of March, Twan is going to have her self-love. She had one last night, so you might want to go check that out. That was pretty cool. I was up in there yesterday. So we have a lot going on with this GLP-1 community. I just want us to, stay focused on our goal. Our goal is to shed these pounds and spread love and joy while we're doing it. How about that? So I'm trying to spread love and joy. And, like I say, it's not hard here. It's not hard here at all to spread love and joy. Where my struggle is with all these things going on with my, my profession. So pray for me. Like I said, the good news is I don't have to be a problem solver. I could just kind of talk and listen and learn. I don't have to really do anything about it, but I'm going to advocate for myself here you know, what I know to do with politics. And I'm always advocating for my daughter. Always, always 110%. So I will see you guys. I love you guys. Thank you. This is just the best group. You know, no matter whose channel I'm on, whose lives I'm on, you know, you guys are just so awesome, awesome, awesome. So thank you and have a great day. And, you know, I'll be hopefully celebrating my second year, my year two, in another year from now. Stay tuned for the video though about the doctor, because while a lot of things went great, something just did not go so hot. So I'm going to be talking about that this week and letting you know what that was. Love you guys. Have a happy Sunday.